Hey guys, coming to you guys with my daily video. I guess today we're going to talk about the government shutdown. Everybody knows that it's happening and it should have been bipartisan. It definitely wasn't. Um, and what do I mean by that? Well, the Republicans are making sure that they stand on, if it's not their way, it's the highway. But the Democrats are also putting in measures that may not necessarily be in the best interest of the United States people. And what I mean by that is, hold on. And what I mean by that is apparently there's some information in there about healthcare for immigrants and things of that nature. Um, this can all be drawn down to one thing again, and I alluded to it a little bit yesterday, and that is right now they're drawing a hard line in the sand in our government. They are letting it be known what it is that they're going to be about. And it's really, really funny because next year the midterm elections are in place. This year the Virginia governor's race is in place. And also, I believe it's this year is going to be the mayoral race of New York. So, I don't want this channel to be about politics, right? I'm really, really into politics. And I feel like right now in our society and the things that we're going through, politics has a big part in it. So I'll be talking about politics as it becomes relevant. But this channel is more than just about politics. It's going to be about what you need to do to move forward in the future. And you need to know about politics. And right now with the government shutdown, you need to understand what that actually means and who that actually affects. So right now the government is going to shut down. It's already shut down. It's affecting federal workers. It's affecting certain programs for small business loans. If you're receiving benefits from the United States government, that is also going to be delayed. Furloughed workers. So, and this isn't the first time this happened. The federal government has shut down quite a few times when they could not come to an agreement on its budget. But what I want to talk about that's even deeper than that, and I'm glad that you turned into this video because you thought it was just going to be about the politics of it and Speaker Mike Johnson and all the different versus Jasmine Crockett and versus John Fetterman and all the different characters, right, that are in our government right now running Congress and running our government, but it's not. I want to talk to you guys a little bit more about what is going on with Sora 2, AI, and some of the other things that are happening in our world. Our world is rapidly changing every single day, and that's another topic that I'm going to speak on a lot as I make more videos. But I saw the advertisement with Josh Altman, who is the CEO, I guess, of OpenAI, who, they're running things in the AI space right now, ChatGPT, Sora. And if you don't know what Sora is, it's an AI image generator, and it also makes videos now, all from text prompt for AI. And I saw the commercial and just thought to myself, wow, this world is really changing rapidly. It's going to continue to change rapidly, and I'm trying to keep a pulse on what's happening, and I think a lot of people are. I want to know, does anyone else out there feel like overwhelmed with all of the information that's out there? One thing I've been definitely trying to focus on is how much time I'm spending on the internet. And when seeing Sora 2 and seeing what's going on with the United States government, seeing what's going on with the economy, seeing what's going on with real estate, seeing what's going on with the celebrities, right? And then you got viral videos all in between and all throughout, right? It's so crazy. And here I am adding to your digital landscape, making videos, but I want to make videos that cut through, right? So again, just continue to bear with me as this channel continues to develop and unfold. Our topics, our thought processes, our conversations will get deeper. I don't want to just have a or a single social relationship where you guys know me, but I don't know you. So make sure you like and subscribe. But we're going to continue to talk about these topics that are affecting our world. As you guys see today, I am struggling a little bit with this selfie stick, and I do have my mic today. Like I told you guys, I'm promising to make more quality videos. I do have a YouTube setup inside of the house that I'm going to use, but right now I have 2 small children. So it's very difficult to consistently bring you guys videos, but also have time to sit down in a concise way and bring those thoughts to you. But yeah, government shutdown. Why? Government shutdown because bipartisan things couldn't happen on both sides of the aisle. The Democrats tried to stick things into the bill. The Republicans stuck things into the bill that the Democrats felt weren't in the best interest of their constituents. Who knows how long it's going to last? It's affecting everyone in the United States, especially if you receive government benefits. And again, I think that this is very indicative of Donald Trump. The government right now is ran by the Republicans, the House, the Senate, the United States judiciary for the most part, and the executive branch, right? The legislative, the executive, and the judicial branch. All three branches of our government right now are ran by Republicans or conservative folks. So that goes back to what I was saying yesterday about where this country is going, the United States, what it means, what it's going to look like, what it's going to feel like, right? It's going to feel like the have versus have-nots for a while. Things are going to seem and feel chaotic because we're coming out of a long wave of left-wing, democratic, liberal policy. And that shift is happening in real time. And I don't know if people are ready for it when you have things like social media, things like AI, things like economic uncertainty, rising costs of living, stagnant wages, and all these other things in between. So, yeah, it's really, really crazy out there. And I was just having a conversation with a friend of mine today. I saw him at the store, and we were just talking about, the Charlie Kirk situation. We were just talking about, just what it all means for our own social circles, right? There's so many people who have, different opinions on these topics that it really affects your daily life. I feel like back before social media was so prevalent and we were getting all of this information from legacy media, it didn't affect your every single day life so much. But now with social media and everyone is essentially their own news broadcaster or their own star of their own show with their own channel type of thing, it really affects your everyday life. So, my thoughts today are, if you are working for the government, continue to stay strong. Use the information or the resources in front of you to continue to try to make a life for yourself. If you are into AI, I'm working on my AI app. If you have an app or you work with AI, let me know. Let's collaborate. And I'm working on an app right now that's going to help organize families in a totally new and intuitive way. If you feel overwhelmed by social media, what are some of the coping mechanisms, or what are some of the techniques that you're using to get away from your phone? Are you turning your phone off at a certain time? Are you using any kind of apps that shut down all of your social media sites or anything? Are you logging what you look at and edit your feed? So even if you are on social media, it's things that just aren't crazy. Let me know. I'm very curious. But that's all I have for today. See ya.